I'm already. Oh yeah.
We live.
Check.
Oh shit!
Hello.
Forgot to change Morphe's from Will back to Morphe.
It's fine.
Well. All right.
You?
Hello. Oh shit! This is the wrong fucking place to be.
Why am
Insert giant hand that picks them up and drags them off screen.
Why am I behind the screen?
No, it's the come by, child. It is time to ascend. It's like, ah, let me go. Put me down. Put me down. Put me the fuck
Father,
down.
help!
Just the Raven
Hello,
Queen
chat.
dragging him away.
You're not in the right area.
Where the fuck did my D4
Except
go?
it's the hand from SpongeBob. It's like, oh, Hans.
Oh god!
Just a hyper realistic hand.
Here's your lollipop.
All right. So, Demon.
Hold on, I dropped my D4 on the floor. I'm trying to find it.
Oh, that's great vibes. Okay.
Yeah.
I need you, Demon,
Uh-huh.
to roll the vibe check with a D20. And this will also be a Dreamer's vibe check.
Oh no.
Bitch, where
I already have bad vibes.
Bitch, where did you go? It hit the floor and evaporated. Why is my floor purple? God damn it!
We're starting off so fucking strong today. We're starting off so fucking strong today.
I just love
I'm actually gonna-
I love hearing demons screaming in the distance. Why is my floor purple?
Yeah, I have a purple rug and I dropped purple dice. I fucking found it.
This'll work, because I got my stuff set up here. Eventually, I'm gonna get my third screen put on the wall.
That's... I don't know how to take that roll.
Not
What is
good, I assume.
It is as middle of the road as you can get.
Oh,
10.
A 10?
it can go either way.
Okay. All right.
Why am I shaking?
Because that's the vibes right now.
The caffeine, actually.
Oh, so yeah, probably.
Everyone receive 10 temp health.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Fuck yeah. So I'm at 60. Let's go.
So does that mean I get revived a little bit?
No, you're still unconscious.
Okay.
You were paralyzed, not unconscious.
Was
or
I?
paralyzed. Sorry, you're still
Oh,
paralyzed.
Yeah,
shit,
you're
you're
I-
right.
Yeah. Paralyzed for, I think, a round, if I remember correctly. I don't
Yeah.
think it was permanent.
No, it was the effect of taking more than half damage.
Yeah, the two sorcerers got
They got
smacks, even though one of them smacked themselves.
what you mean? Fron got snatched by like dozens of demons into
Yeah.
the darkness. So.
It's fine. You're not unconscious, though. It's fine. It builds character.
Shall we?
I would rather.
What? They just get a little handsy, you know, just touch it a little bit.
Wait, are you one of the demons?
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe I can stay a little bit awake.
I have a meme for this.
It's like the man, I hate demons.
Forbidden
And then he
ground
gets,
serving.
man, I hate demons. And he gets abducted. He's saying, well, I think I like demons a little bit.
Oh my god.
That's demon with Fron.
And Serafina right there.
Oh, we need you to doodle that. We need you to make that doodle.
Just in the background, it's like, you really did that. Damn.
Make that doodle right now.
I will at some point.
And yeah, I need that as a wallpaper I can put up on my screen.
Good lord, he's got a handful of that guy's ass though.
That's a lot of ass right there.
Fire sale.
Exactly.
On a scale of 1 to 4, how is your ass?
One unified ass, though. Like, it looks
Yep.
like just one solid mass.
The one ass to rule them all.
The
That's my
fact that he's
man.
grabbing a whole fistful does not help.
And he got that undercup too. He didn't just grab it, he got that undercup. Like,
Yo, why you guys
Boy, smuggling a whole rotisserie chicken in those pants.
looks like two rotisserie chickens from here.
So, shall we recap?
Press
Yes.
hams.
I will roll. I'm gonna roll a d20.
That ain't him.
Do you want
that's
us to roll
spam.
too?
Yep, all y'all roll a d20 and put it in the bubble chat.
I don't like when I roll. I don't like when I roll.
To see who does
high.
recap.
I don't
I
like
came
when
to
I roll
D&D.
high
I
on
wasn't
recap.
expecting to bring my dice. What is this?
You say that, but that's such a real comment from some folks. Like,
And then there's
So,
me.
flat
I
roll?
always had him dice.
yeah, flat roll.
Okay. 18.
All right, JoJo.
Oh, God damn.
Got
it.
him.
I rolled a 6.
I think it's really funny because it's literally just flip flopped at this point. Freaking Rita used to get it all the time, and now JoJo
Yeah.
always has to do recap.
It's JoJo's turn. It's your turn to suffer.
But the recap was so funny that one time.
All right, the recap. Ragnar explained what happened to the party, like that he doesn't have a heart,
I
and he
also
might be a
died
god,
again. I also
and
died
died in your dreams.
again.
Fawn finds out that Luke was beat up by Bill through some very selfish reasons.
That's fine. This character.
Ron was being dismissive about Asmodeus making threats.
I still am. Fuck that guy.
A whole pack of shadow demons hijacked the Fawn and Luke fought down at the storage, the cargo area, and then Fawn was taken by a group of demons. Seraphina and Gragnar were taken out by some sort of like demon knight.
Actually, correction. I took myself out.
And then Sam
The demon knight?
and Garam were trapped inside the captain's quarters, and Sam had to run out of fear. And then Garam got stuck inside the captain's quarters.
Yeah, we don't know what happened to Garam.
And then at the end, Sam was fighting another fear demon, but then she said some magic words, and then Luke appeared. But then Luke lost his memories of Sam.
I need a hero.
I'm just stuck. I'm stuck on
I was expecting you to just continue saying, it's gotta be Luke, it's gotta be Luke, and 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 it's gotta be
He's working.
I think my disc is skipping.
I just think the best thing about last session is I don't know what the fuck happened. All of our brains just turned off, got on the boat. Okay, there's spooky shit happening. Immediately, let's split up, gang.
Y'all pulled a Scooby-Doo. I'm gonna tell you right now. I told Beck after that session, I was like, man, how am I gonna split up this group? How am I gonna get them to do this? And y'all did it, and I was like, praise be to whoever the fuck answered my prayers.
Hey, that's a real big ship, all right?
It makes it worse. Is we literally never do that. I don't know what the fuck happened last session, but our brains just turned off, pulled a fucking Scooby-Doo,
I
and
mean,
we're just like, yeah, let's split up, gang.
I mean, we kind of did it in LKI last session, too. So.
Yeah, a little bit. But this is worse because we put all the fucking squishies together.
Yeah, we did. We didn't think this through.
No,
Speaking of
not at
Scooby-Doo, somebody's gotta
all.
go check on our puppies in the basement because, like,
Oh, yeah.
That's what I said. I literally said it last time, and then Aaron didn't say anything. I'm like, bitch, if something happens to him, I'm leveling the city. Absolutely not. Okay.
With the recap, the part that you didn't quite mention was that when they fought the Death Knight, because that's what he is. He's a Death Knight.
Yeah.
Seraphina is paralyzed on the ground. Gragnar is unconscious. And he was getting ready to strike down at Seraphina, which is where we're going to start.
And I want
Seraphina.
Mhm.
I'm so glad you did. Give me a second as I go ahead and take a look at our messages, because I'm trying to remember exactly what we said the cost would be.
The cost?
for my dreamer.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I was like, what? What cost? I don't remember this discussion.
It's in there.
I'm gonna be real homosexual real quick. Hi, Skittles. Hi, Skittles. Skittles is in chat.
Hey, Skittles. Hey, baby.
Hi, Skittles.
How you doing,
I'm still gay for Skittles.
Is that right?
Hello,
Yeah.
chat. Hi, Skittles.
Get over here so we can do a group cuddle.
We have a first-time chatter. Hi, Royal Hoshi. Welcome.
What's up, Hoshi?
Hi, Leviathan.
Have you forgotten about me? No, never, Leviathan. We would never.
We get so distracted with our own shenanigans, we forget to look at chat sometimes.
Yeah. We'll
that a
sometimes
Leviathan
we can
in
chat
your
during
pocket?
D&D. Or you just happy to see me.
Yeah.
Rose, please put it away.
Hey,
Put
hey,
it away.
Everybody was being gay like 10 seconds ago, and then I get gay for like a moment.
On
Time
Pride
out.
Rose,
Month.
you're not gay for a
I'm
moment.
5 months.
Your moment lasts a lifetime. That's how gay you are.
Time out.
You right.
I'll stand in the corner.
Demon, what did we... Okay, I'm going to pull you real quick into the
Oh, no.
Jesus.
area.
Oh
Is that
boy,
bad?
you going to the principal's office.
Where is
Number
just
11.
the...
Here, I'll make one. I'll make one. Hold on.
we don't have one on here. That's
I'll
wild.
make one. Create voice.
I conjure upon thee my
You can put
domain
it in
expansion.
Offline? Or do you want to put it in like...
DM's
There you go. I named it Principal Office.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right, I'm gonna throw demon in there.
No.
Oh, I
probably
can't
spelled
do that.
principal
You're just
wrong.
gonna.
Oh,
Get in there, demon.
okay.
Yeah.
That was a
How's it
very
going?
sudden and abrupt movement.
Where
Right.
did we go? Oh, up there. The principal's office.
Gotta go. Hi chat.
Yeah, hi.
Ignore my
Yeah,
screen
we
right
can
here.
We can actually catch up on chat now.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
For a little
How's
bit.
everyone doing today? Surviving?
That's
for
a
me
mood.
personally. Also, where is Morgana and Box and Mike? And
Who's
Mike?
Mike?
Who's Mike?
Fuck is Mike?
Wrong.
Also, we're doing As Above, So Below right now.
That's
so
the wrong
we're,
campaign, but
You know what? They might have meant Malv.
oh yeah.
Like, who the
Maybe.
fuck
I was like,
is
who's
Mike?
Mike?
Who the fuck is Mike? We're doing As Above, So Below today, so it's not LKI.
We've been neglecting As Above.
No.
Not
a lot of
for,
stuff
not
going on.
Purposely,
not
yeah.
on purpose. I've just, because I'm disabled, I don't have to lift boxes and stuff like that. So
Yeah, Morphe
Morphe
had
has been
to-
doing a lot of the unpacking for the new place that we just got.
Mm-hmm. So what do y'all think's gonna happen?
Yeah.
God.
Put
I
in-
already
put in
know
your
what's gonna
bets.
happen.
Who's dying first?
I actually confirmed know what's gonna happen this session because right after the session last time, I went to Morphe and I immediately clocked it, and he was like, "Yeah, that is correct. That's
Oh,
what's
boy.
gonna happen."
Damn it.
And I was like, "I fucking knew it."
All right.
Oh
Go
boy.
ahead.
So I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Oh, they ain't here
All right.
gossiping. Oh my god.
Ron and Seraphina gonna have sex again.
Oh, you can. That might as well be on the bingo card, man.
Yeah. Yeah. They fuck like rabbits, I swear.
I mean, sure that each other is in there, so.
We gotta work on making the twins, all right?
Hey, I mean, the DM rolled to see if she was pregnant. I still don't know the answer to that.
He just said
Yeah, he hasn't told
interesting and
us.
moved on.
Right.
Yep.
Welcome back.
All right. So with that,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna give a short little description, and then Gragnar is going to use their dreamer action because Their player and the character are lined up. So, as this is going to happen, you saw last time that Seraphina was conscious but unable to move, and the Death Knight was going to use the pommel of his blade to knock out Seraphina.
Mm-hmm.
As he goes to strike down, he stops mid-swing, and we turn to see Gragnar's body convulsing on the floor. Demon, what do you say to Gragnar to awaken him?
If I can physically shake that fucker, I'm shaking him. I understand we just blew ourselves up, but if you do not wake up right now, all of us are going to die.
Okay. And the convulsing sensation on the floor is literally you doing this.
Wake up! Wake up!
Please! Please! I understand you just blew up, but like we have to be awake right now.
The Death Knight stops Seraphina. And again, his head is turned towards Gragnar. As you lay there paralyzed, he stands up, swings his blade in his hand as if loosening his wrist, and then goes to strike. Gragnar, you wake up. And you get a full turn right now.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Hold on. I have what I want to do, but I want to check something real quick. Would you say message is a free action?
Message is not a free action.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was like,
Is just talking in general a free action?
Yes, talking is free action. Message is a spell you have to cast.
Okay, just double checking. I'm gonna say to Seraphina, because she's right next, I'm about to do something extremely reckless.
Do it.
Hang on. And I am going to cast Polymorph, and I'm twin spelling it.
let's go.
Okay. What are you polymorphing into?
Actually,
because you're twin spelling it, whatever you change yourself into, Seraphina will be turned.
That's the plan.
Well.
That's the plan. Hold on. I have to do something else. Is it a full action to grab something out of your bag? I can't remember if it is or not.
No, that's a bonus action.
Cool. I want to grab the big potion of growth.
Oh.
And I'm putting it in my mouth, and then doing the twin spell.
Also, whatever you're gonna polymorph into, can you send me the sheet for?
It's a T-Rex. Of course it's a T-Rex. Hold on. Let me grab the stats. I got it. I'll put it in side chat.
Woo! Gimme.
That's the one I pulled up. And you are now considered what size creature? Huge. And you're alrighty.
And I'm large.
No, you're still huge. If I use the potion, this is why this is my oh shit plan. Is it a bonus action to like use it or just take it out of the bag?
It would be a bonus action to use it because it's still a potion. So if you were to say,
the idea is the bottle's in his mouth, and after he transforms into T-Rex, then he crunches it. Then this is where the oh shit plan comes into, because I go up 2 size categories, which is technically the same size as a Tarrasque.
Shit.
Alrighty. So we have Seraphina as what creature?
Huge T-Rex.
Huge T-Rex, and you are
still a T-Rex. Still a T-Rex. Technically speaking, it goes into Gargantuan Titan because that's about the same size. I know earlier editions had Colossal, but 5e does Gargantuan, and then there's Gargantuan Titan, which is the same size as a Tarrasque.
Yeah.
So huge by itself is, if I remember correctly, up to 64 feet tall, and I am technically 2 size categories bigger than that.
So you're huge.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining the ship exploding at this point.
Essentially.
Essentially what happens is this. Gragnar, you feel yourself being shaken and you stir, you wake up to the sound of if you don't wake up, you and everyone else will die. And immediately as the Death Knight comes at you, swinging from the other side of the ship, you immediately go into default plan mode. You take the bottle, you pop the top, you put it in your mouth, and my headcanon is that you pull a Full Metal Alchemist, you go stick it in your mouth, you go
essentially.
and then essentially you begin to grow and change and metamorphize. And Seraphina, you feel yourself growing as well. The paralysis beginning to wear off from this metamorphosis you're going through, your body kind of feeling like it's going into shock almost because you've never transformed. And you find yourself hitting your heads on the ceiling. Gragnar, as you begin to grow, you bite down on the potion and you continue to grow, whereas Seraphina's head busts through the floor. Gragnar, your whole body begins to shift and grow, and the Death Knight looks up at you. And he sits there, his head tilted to one side, as you are now falling through the ship for a brief moment because you have grown so large, you're too heavy for the ship. Your foot crashes through the bottom, and you touch the bottom of the water. The area that you were in was probably about 15 feet deep, maybe 20.
Yep.
Because it was meant for these ships to just kind of set. And Seraphina, you watch as Gragnar grows to be essentially the size of a small skyscraper. Because if we pull up the size comparison chart,
I have it saved. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
To you. I have it saved.
Yeah, go ahead and post it in the bubble chat.
Got you.
So that chat can see it too.
I have two different ones. I'll post both of them. This is the one that most people use, and then I have a second one that actually is even better because it has a comparison for Purple Worm. Just to really hammer the point home how big this motherfucker is right now.
So we're looking at the ancient dragon size, by the way. So Gragnar is ancient dragon size, whereas we'll say Seraphina is the storm giant size.
And baby.
Hey, baby.
And then you have a Death Knight who is approximately the size of a Goliath. And as you do this, as you change, again, the ship almost splits in half between the two of you. And you look down, and the Death Knight is gone.
You best hope the puppies are okay because they're still in the ship.
I know, but the options are die or rip the ship in half.
Ragnar, do you have any other opportunity? Do you have any other moves you can do at this time? Use your bonus action. Use your action.
No,
it's only my ship.
No, that's everything. That's all I can do. I turned two of us into T-Rexes. I did cast that polymorph from my staff because I did have that stored, so I don't have to concentrate on it. That was something I have. I do that every time I use it.
Okay.
Fuck.
As you look down at the wreckage of a ship, the Death Knight is not seen. Instead, he is heard. You feel him on the back of your neck.
Do you think you are the first Colossus creature I have slain?
And he's going to hold his hand to the side of your head.
Hellfire.
And a Hellfire orb is going to strike at you with advantage because you're fucking huge.
Yeah. The only thing I don't know about this is I don't know if the health or anything changes.
You gain the health of the creature.
Yeah, you gain the health of the creature whenever you polymorph.
Does that count?
All of their stats become your stats.
No, I know that part. I'm wondering if the potion makes it go up at all. I'm just double checking to make sure.
Do we keep the temp HP as well, or no?
Yeah. No, the temp HP will come back when you go back to your regular form.
Yeah.
Yep. Just double checking to make sure.
So
I played a
with the
druid before, and that was one of my favorite things to do. Let's go gigantic. I like the big snake.
So good.
It's just T-Rex is the biggest thing with the most hit points that I can turn into.
And we'll go ahead and take the average hit points, which
is 135, I think.
136, but we'll round it up to 140. Okay. So, as he casts that, if you recall, the Hellfire orb is the same thing you used on Seraphina. So let me pull out my D6.
And we cannot cast spells while we're transformed, right?
No,
okay.
We cannot.
So
I think the only thing that I personally can do is activate Mantle of Flame because it's not a spell and it's a character ability. That's the only thing that I can do. But it's a bonus action and I didn't have time to cast it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Bless.
And so it's going to be 20 D10 with half of that being necrotic damage, half of that being fire damage.
Fun.
Ooh, wait, I still have the red dragon feet. The lesser restoration. 1d4 healing at each end of turn.
Oh, you did get that! I fucking forgot!
I did too!
Alright.
I'm glad I pulled up my fucking sheet. DM, do I roll that real quick or do you want me to wait?
We will do it at the beginning of your turn and then we'll do it at the end.
Alright.
Every time. So, 6, 16.
Oh my god, I should put on Shadow of the Colossus music for this.
Do it. Even though
I will after this one. I like this song too.
yeah, 15 go slap.
That's a lot of sixes.
I don't like that.
No,
I don't like that either.
That's 24.
Watch, imagine I get knocked out of it immediately.
You might.
2,
yeah, but you're still alive.
5, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah, not much.
40,
Not much
41,
alive.
42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. That's 36.
All right, chat wants to go to let the music now, so I guess. There we go.
Yep.
8, 9, 10, 11,
Oh, this fits
14.
way too well.
Oh, yeah.
You take 84 damage.
Ooh.
Both of you. Or no, sorry, just Gragnar. Sorry, just Gragnar.
Okay, I was like, hello?
You said 140, right? You said I'm at 140, right?
Yeah, you're at 140 and then you take 84 damage.
Okay. Let me get the calculator up because I'm not going to remember this. All right, 140 minus 80?
84.
No. Okay.
And he does it right by your eye. So what happens is he says this like whispering into your ear, your T-Rex ear, and then he reaches around and literally feet from your eye casts this. Okay? I need you to make a Constitution save to not be blind in that eye.
Oh.
At least I have T-Rex stats.
Did someone else sneeze? Bless you. Whoever did.
I didn't hear it.
Oh, I thought I heard something.
You
I
hear
thought so too.
whispered sneezes? Huh?
Oh shit!
Huh, Jojo?
I'm going insane.
Even the ghosts are catching colds. God damn.
I might have cleared my throat, but
They're about to fucking catch these hands. That's for sure.
That would be a 16.
You are just short of the 17. You are now dealing with your one eye being blinded.
Hold on. No, I can't.
Let's be honest. We all know exactly what Gragnar looks like in this form.
Tony, don't do it. I did it for the
Tony. I did it for the family.
I was looking for that photo. Oh my god, where did I put it?
I have that photo at the ready. I love it so fucking much.
Beck, do you have the Godzilla with his hands up from it as well?
I don't, but I can look for it.
I got you.
Yeah, I need those
got it?
sent to me so I can change my wallpapers from my computer. So I can have one wallpaper that's just Godzilla being like, Tony! And I have Tony on the other screen pointing the
Gragnar,
gun.
what are you doing, Gragnar? Put the gun down, Gragnar. I did it for the family.
I did it for Asmodeus, Gragnar.
Yeah, no, I was like, I can use my twice per day. Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. I cannot afford to take points of exhaustion right now.
Alrighty, so
You can afford
are-
another eye. It'll be fine.
You are now blinded in one eye. The searing heat of this orb hitting you at point blank. There are burn marks across your body. With that, he is going to go ahead and use his last. He's going to use multi-attack. His last
Again! Oh my god, I'm about to get knocked
So he's only got
out.
2 attacks because he used one what I would consider his multi-attack to cast a spell. Now he's going to go ahead and swing at you.
Miss,
And he's going
miss.
Fucking. I did it for the family, Tony. I did it for the family. That is a nat 20 for the first roll.
Of course it is. Of course it is. I'm literally about to
And
get
that's
knocked out
another
of
nat 20 for the second roll.
I'm about to get knocked out of this
Fucking wait.
immediately.
I call hacks.
I'm about to
I call hacks.
I'm about to get knocked out of this immediately. Well, guess we're going to the
Oh my
shit, we're all about to die plan.
Jesus
Yep.
Christ.
I guess we're going to the shit, we're about to die plan. Oh my god.
The DM broke himself.
I need to save that other one. Hang on.
Jeff, you're inhaler.
Oh god.
That's what I'm looking for in my pockets. I'm crying because I rolled like a 4 and then a d20 because he has advantage. And I was like, okay, that's a 20. Then I rolled a 20 again. And I was like, oh, for a second attack. And it was 2 20s back to back.
Yep, I'm getting
Holy
knocked out
shit.
of this. I'm
In
getting
chat,
knocked
I
out
want
of
you to
this.
know that they made me promise not to scuff the rolls downward. They made me
We
promise
did.
early on.
Who made you promise that? I wasn't part of that. I'm a DM. I know what we're capable of.
I blame JoJo because JoJo wanted an excuse to fight.
What the fuck did I do? I didn't want an excuse to fight. I wanted to go to the fucking festival and get something to eat, but then someone had to teleport me to a different fucking plane of existence and had to fucking shit on me. Thank you very much.
Fuck.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh. All right. So let me go ahead with his regular swing attack, his longsword, which is 1d8 plus 5.
I'm absolutely getting knocked out of fucking T-Rex. Yeah,
So he only used one hand to do it because he cast a spell and then used the other hand. So it's a 1d8 plus 5 twice, but it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
My mic fucking mute.
the first swing is 20.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next swing was 17. So he blinds you in one eye and then takes his blade and brings it downward like a slash on the back of your neck.
Mm.
Wait, Gragnar, drop the nuh-uh on him.
Oh, the voice mod logged me out, or I would.
I cast nuh-uh.
Mm-mm. Oh wait,
Counter spell.
I got that one.
Jesus Christ.
And it's just he slashes twice at the back of your neck. And then we're gonna go ahead and go to Seraphina.
Yay!
You are now a T-Rex. And you know Gragnar said he had a plan. You
I didn't
Were
know
you
I was gonna be part of it.
expecting this? Yeah, like
no, she was not expected to be part of it, but she's here now.
Oh, you weren't part of it? It was just I realized, oh wait, I can help out because you're at 2 fucking health.
Yeah. Okay, so how do we want to do the lesser regeneration thing? Do I...
go ahead and roll it now.
Because it said if HP is full, gain up to 4 temp HP. I don't know if we want to add that to her...
The T-Rex will get the 4
T-Rex?
temp.
Okay.
Yep.
4.
So 140.
140.
140. You're at 144 because we rounded y'all's health to 140.
Oh, okay. 44. Okay. So is my head like still stuck in the ship? Because you said her head kind of popped out through the floor.
Yeah. So you are now standing in the water, whereas Gragnar is like only like knees deep in the water. You are about halfway in the water because he's literally double your height.
So am I stuck?
No, you're not stuck, but you can move, but it's difficult terrain.
Okay.
And you're only about 20 feet from Gragnar, 20, 30 feet. And with your movement, you can get to him.
Where is this motherfucker right now?
He is on the back of Gragnar's neck.
Okay. Can I get up on the Hydra's back?
Get up on the Hydra's back!
So go ahead and roll a strength or dex check, your choice.
I'll do strength because I'm better at that right now.
Yes, please go with strength.
Yeah.
Well,
and with this,
that's a 3 and a natural 20. Okay, cool. I'll take the 3 since it was disadvantage.
So it's 3 plus 5.
So good.
3 plus 5 plus 7.
It's
okay,
plus
so
7.
10. So 10.
Yeah. All right. Or yeah. So you're at 10. So you are able to climb halfway up. You're not yet where the Death Knight is, but you are able to climb only because Gragnar saw you like from his good eye. You went towards the round, and he started trying to climb him. We'll assume, Gragnar, that you're aware that they're the ones trying to climb you to get to him.
I have an idea. It's if Ria wants to do it since you can't reach me yet.
Mm-hmm.
Since he's on my neck and you're on my back, if you hold an action to attack, I want to see if I can just buck him backwards to you.
I could do that. I can't reach him right now anyways.
Exactly. So
all right.
That's what I'm thinking.
To everyone on the shore, by the way, they see 2 giant lizards pop out of the ship. There's this dude in armor on the back of his neck, and then you see one of the giant lizards try to climb the other, and the first big giant lizard's like, ruh, 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 ruh. Hold your action, ruh, 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 ruh. Then you can do. And the second one goes, ruh, 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 ruh. Okay, ruh, 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 ruh. Meanwhile, there's a fucking sun next to the first giant lizard's head.
Okay. So I guess I hold my action.
Okay. Then we go to the top of the round, and that's going to be Gragnar.
And I'm going to try and buck this fucker off my goddamn neck before he knocks me out of T-Rex form and I have to do something reckless.
All right, so either strength or dex to try to buck him.
Strength. Absolutely strength.
And he's going to use strength.
There is no way!
Don't tell me more than that one!
Yes! Oh! No, I refuse. Inspiration. I don't care. I'm using inspiration. I do not fucking care.
That's a great choice because he rolled a 19 before his additives, but an inspiration makes it an instant win. All right. So with that, how do you buck him? How do you buck him? You know, where do you want him to go? Because you use inspiration. So how do you want to buck him?
So the idea is, so Seraphina's on his back. Gragnar's just gonna dip his neck down really far and just like essentially just wrench his neck back as hard as he fucking can to just like essentially slingshot him practically directly into her mouth.
I was gonna say, as he's falling, can she try and maul the shit out of him?
All right, so I need you to go ahead and roll a bite attack.
Okay, let's see. 4d12. Oh wait, just a hit or?
So roll to hit first.
Okay.
Keep in mind,
What do
bite
I
attack,
add?
you have a +10.
Okay. To hit?
Yeah. Yes, a
I see
+10
now,
on bite
okay.
attacks as a T-Rex.
Bloop. 18. 28.
Jesus!
That'll do it.
Okay,
So- And he gets flung upwards.
Seraphine will jump up.
As he turns around, you just see this maw opening. The Death Knight just sees this maw opening. And you guys know in cartoons where it's like they see the smashing of things and it's just the he strikes different poses. That's what I'm picturing with Seraphina going chomp, 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 chomp.
No, well, I'm imagining she grabs him in midair and then just starts.
Just rigging like a fucking rag doll.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
All right, so go ahead, roll your damage.
All right, I don't have 4d12, so I'm gonna go with Google. All right.
He is also
That
grappled,
is-
BT Dubs.
Okay. 23 plus 7 for damage, so 30.
That's 30. All right, so let me see here.
And then she'll also have a tail attack. Wait, could she throw him up in the air again and try and hit her with the tail?
Yeah, throw him up and then roll to hit.
Another
Also a
plus
plus
10. 17.
27.
27.
That hits.
And then a d8, 3d8 plus 7. 3d8. Do-do-do. 18 plus 7. Math is hard. Hold on.
I think the
25.
I think the best thing about this is that we have to remember this is the two sorcerers.
Can we say that with the tail attack, she kind of just launches him into the ocean?
No, launch him back to shore. Launch him back to shore.
Or yeah, back to shore.
I have an idea. If he doesn't knock me out of fucking T-Rex after this next hit, I have an idea.
So you hit him and throw him to shore. I'm going to roll a Constitution save to see if he takes any damage from being hitting the shore. And he'll take 2d6 damage.
Bitch!
Alrighty. And he hits the shore, and you watch his body almost ragdoll as he begins to try to get up. Gragnar, that was you. You held your turn, so you just used that. Gragnar, do you have anything left you can do?
Was bucking him off in action?
Yes.
I don't know how this works because I have multi-attack. Because I can make 2 attacks.
I feel like that would have been maybe like 1 action.
Yeah, so the multi-attack is an action, but I will run with the homebrew idea that you swap one of the attacks off so you get another attack if you use your movement. All right. We are back, and Demon was about to do something. What is the thing you wish to do?
1 more attack. Can I smack it? Can I like tail smack him as he's flying through the air to just add?
Double tail smack.
Yeah, essentially, just
Insult
add to
injury.
this and just launch him further into the city.
So he's already hit the floor. He took
That's
2d6
fine.
from that damage.
I'll do a golf swing if I need to.
I see you, Rose.
Go right ahead.
I'll lean back to tinier T-Rex. Hang on.
Rose, are you playing Planet Zoo right now?
No.
Just saw the Steam notification come on.
Okay, tail attack.
I forgot.
Oh, look at that! I actually rolled good. That's a 26.
Oh,
That
let's go.
hits.
Let's go. Yep, we're going to knock him further into the city is the plan. Tail attack does 3d8 plus 7. Insane.
You proceed to thwack him,
Mm-hmm.
and as you're rolling the damage, he goes flying. You see that he goes to try to block with his sword, but the sheer amount of force as he goes to get up, he hasn't got his footing yet, sends him flying. And let's see, as you do that, I'm going to roll to see how well he lands.
Terrible.
Nat 1.
Does he get disadvantage because he just got smacked twice? And he's disoriented?
You know what? I will roll with disadvantage. 'Cause so instead of taking the 19 plus 5 for his strength to try to like land, he's going to take the 5, and he's going to essentially roll a 10 at most. He essentially, you watch as the people on the shore see you running up on this night.
Am I
People
still on his
are
back?
scurrying. There was this couple who were like on the fucking beach making out before y'all fucking exploded out. There was an old man who's standing there. He's like a block away, and someone's screaming, and he just goes, "No, let them fight." And and you literally, sand gets thrown everywhere as the Death Knight is now flung into the night air. And you watch as he lands the side of the goddess's statue.
Another thing, real quick, DM. This me throwing him this far had 2 things in mind, because there's a beholder currently protecting the city.
Yep.
This is true.
That is why I said, let's knock him further into the city.
I love the DM immediately deflating. Oh boy, this is about to get so much collateral damage.
Fuck that guy. That dude sucks.
So you see the Death Knight literally hits the side of the goddess's statue, and it begins to crumble as you see him staring you down. And he, if a spirit, if a suit of armor could look wrathful.
I try to flick him off, then I remember I have 3 fingers.
Each of your fingers and still flick them off.
Exactly.
And as he stands up, Gragnar, a voice is heard in your head. Stop! And he uses compel.
Am I still
or
on
I'm sorry,
his back?
command. You are not on his back because you kind of did some mid-air T-Rex kung fu bullshit. So you are essentially in the water, and you watch as Gragnar. He uses the command at 5th level.
Ooh.
Hold on. I think I have something for this.
Are you going to dispel it?
No, I can't. I'm in T-Rex form. I have a
Oh, that's
different
right.
idea. I think I have something else.
Let's see. Oh, okay. So when he casts it at a higher level, it can affect an extra creature. So he uses it on both of you.
Okay.
Ew, this big.
Do I need to roll anything
and
or?
Wisdom save? Yeah, wisdom save. You must beat
17.
It's 17. Okay. Let me see. It's wisdom.
Ooh. Okay. I do have something.
So his spell save DC is 18.
Oh, I just missed it.
Hold on. You said wisdom?
Yep. It must be to 18 or higher.
I'm using my last gay point.
Okay. Gragnar, you suddenly feel almost straighter somehow, despite being arrow ace.
Oh no! So
what'd you get?
I really do not want to use this thing. I really do
Then don't
not
use it.
want to. I failed. That's why. We cannot afford to be commanded right now.
Well, Seraphine already failed, so
Yeah,
that was one off.
but I'm the size of a fucking kaiju right now. We can't afford to be commanded. Fuck it, I have to use my legendary resistance. God damn it, I don't want to.
You're gonna piss off this fucking beholder.
Oh,
And
wait,
so
that
do you-
+1 to wisdom.
Yeah.
I'm still one short. Damn.
Yeah, same. I rolled a
I rolled a 17 total.
same twinsies.
So
Can we do something since we both got the same roll?
no,
We did the cheat code.
you both look at each other, and go, roll, Raggy.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one of those per day. I'm the size of a fucking kaiju. I can't afford to be commanded right now.
You, for a moment, feel yourself tense up, Demon. You feel your body tense up as Gragnar. And then you watch, Seraphina, as from the back end, there is... It wasn't there a second ago, but then the tramp stamp appears right above his tail. And it appears and then it whiffs away as you are not compelled to stop. The Death Knight takes a pose as he holds his blade and begins to dash towards you, only for a loud roar to be heard.
You want to know what I rolled on the exhaustion?
What'd you roll?
4.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
You now have 4 levels of exhaustion. He is running at you, only for a loud snarl to be heard.
Who's ruining this day?
And Xanathar appears.
Shit.
He looks down at the statue, then at the Death Knight, then at the 2 T-Rexes in the distance.
I pointed him.
Roll a persuasion. Roll a persuasion.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Do I have to do it as a T-Rex?
Yes.
No.
You're a T-Rex.
They're so bad at persuasion.
It's only 1, not -1. It's fine.
It's cocked. Fuck. 1, because I have a 2 -1.
Oh my god.
Gragnar, as you point at him, you are immediately hit with a freeze ray.
Jesus.
And frozen in place. Your 1 did not. So you go, he did it.
How much damage did I take?
I hope
you are frozen in place
with your middle finger so that you could be giving him the bird as you
Exactly. Yeah, that's the plan.
So you point at this guy with the middle finger. You're just like, he did it, and you get frozen. It's the freeze. It's the freeze spell from Beholders. I have to pull up fucking.
I'm literally doing.
You have to specifically pull up Xanathar's.
Yeah, Beholder.
While you do that, I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Xanathar.
Oh, Bubby wanted to leave the room.
No,
Bubby.
I know. He has a little doggy bed in here now, so he can.
That's real gay.
You know.
Bubby,
He real good. He protect me when I go to the bathroom and protect me when I walk down the hall. And he protect me from all the food that falls on the floor when we're cooking.
I have the stat block for Xanathar. There isn't a freeze ray, but there is a petrification.
Yeah, petrification. Yeah. So he is a regular beholder with 3 rings. That's the difference. He is essentially a regular beholder with 3 rings. So I will beholder.
Well, you named him Xanathar. I assumed he was the Xanathar.
He is the Xanathar. He's just only got stats. Xanathar apparently is just a regular beholder, but he has 3 magical rings.
Correct.
And a goldfish.
So you can always change him up. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Who
Yes, you
is
can always-
chaotic evil. Nice.
All right. So yes,
You have paralyzing ray or petrification ray are your options if you want to do
Okay,
that. Or
so
you
he-
can just say fuck it and he has a freeze ray if you fucking want to. I was just
Yeah, you are
looking
the
at
DM.
yeah, I was just looking at the stat block. Just
Yeah.
double checking.
So I'll go ahead. We'll just say a freeze ray. We'll say that one of his rings is a freeze ring where he can use it to cast freeze ray. You are frozen in place for a turn. And Xanathar then looks down at the Death Knight, who stops mid-run. And he goes to swing his blade up at Xanathar, who goes, I don't have time for this. Banishment. And you see one of the rings on him begin to glow as the Death Knight swings and is gone. And with that, Xanathar is now moving towards you, Seraphina. You're out of combat at this time, and Xanathar is slowly moving towards you, but he stops only in time to wave a eye stalk, and you see the statue begin to rebuild itself.
I assume I'm still compelled to stop.
You are no longer compelled because it was a concentration.
Okay.
You watch as he fixes the statue of the goddess and then turns around and slowly begins to move your direction. There better be a good excuse. And he is frozen. And the sound of the waves at your legs have frozen as well. No. I was definitely entertained. You threw things off so far, Gragnar. I'm almost impressed. And he snaps his finger. And Gragnar, you are no longer frozen. And before you stands a small child. I was really wanting to just let this all happen. But he snaps his finger and you're both turned back into your regular forms. The child is small with long, messy blonde hair. They're barefoot as they walk along the beach, creating a line in the sand. Come on.
We were attacked.
Yeah, I know. I know you were attacked. He begins to make a hopscotch space. 1, then 2 and 3, then 4, then 5 and 6, and it goes up to 10. Oh, I'm very much aware. I've been keeping an eye on you guys for a hot minute. And Ron is my chosen. Hey, do you guys know where there's a rock or something like a pebble?
I have rocks in my backpack, but we kind of
Can I get one?
We kind of have a situation going on behind us with the shadow demons. I'll say that digging through my backpack because I definitely have some rocks in here.
I got you. I just need one rock.
Are you Chaos or who are you?
Come on, man, you can't be saying it out loud like that.
Okay, it's just you.
Say my name out say my whole ass name out loud. I freeze the whole world, and I'm trying to sit here and play hopscotch, and you gonna come out here. Y'all the ones that turn into T-Rexes.
Look, I'm very grateful for you helping. It's just you change forms so often. I don't know who you are sometimes, and
that's kind of the point.
Okay, I don't have a rock, but I have a single piece of enchanted coal.
That'll work.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
All right, thank you. Thank you for your offering. And he's going to throw it. And it lands on 4. And he's going to hopscotch the 4. one leg up in the air, going to grab it. He's going to turn around. He's going to hopscotch back, and he holds the charcoal out to Seraphina. Your turn.
So
I don't have time to play hopscotch right now. My
Your turn!
Technically, everything's frozen.
She'll reluctantly take the charcoal.
Thank you. I would hate to have to turn you into a gecko.
So,
how do I play this? I've never played hopscotch.
Rich nobles and their bullshit. He leans into Gragnar. You throw it, and you try to land it on one of the numbers, and then you have to go and hop on it with one leg per square. So the first one, which is one leg. Then you have 2. Then you have 1. I threw it on 4, so I had to land on 4, lift my leg up,
she's
gonna
and then
you
throw
gotta
it.
do it all turn around. Okay, you can just do that.
I mean, this is a lot simpler than the version we used to play when I was back at home. Less people
Gragnar. I just have to ask. When it boils down to it, y'all actually think you could kill Asmodeus?
Genuinely? Like, honestly, axing? Maybe. I am on a hard maybe. I will try my damnedest.
Okay. Well, I kind of just want to ask because you might have to, Gragnar.
Well, I have a worse plan that I would like to not use.
Oh, that's true. Are you gonna hop and skip, Seraphina?
I don't think we can kill him.
Well, you're no fun. Are you gonna hop and skip?
What is the point of this?
To amuse me. I mean, you guys were pretty fucking amusing. I mean, the T-Rex thing and the actions, streamer actions, all that shit. Well done, Demon.
It was that or die.
Hi, Chaos.
I'm genuinely impressed by all this. You weren't supposed to beat him at all. You're going to be knocked out, wake up in a really nice, hellish space, deal with a lot of shit.
Yeah, we're trying not to go to the second location, so...
Everybody else is already there.
What?
Everyone else is already there. Snatched. Like children in the night.
Where's Fran?
Taken.
Where? I know you said the hells, but where?
Maybe it's just been so long since a god has ascended that you guys just forgot how this all functions. He's going to be taken to a place where someone will ascend to godhood. Now, there are only 2 current candidates for that. And you must ascend on the plane that you will rule. So, who's the other candidate? We got jolly little guy right here, and he holds your cheeks, Gragnar. Kind of like H face in it.
What does...
We know. We already had this conversation before we got attacked. Remember, I have a single claw in the step of godhood or something like that.
I know that, but what happens in a set? What is going on?
We know what's going to happen.
Theosis.
And he's going to try and kill Fran. He's been saying it for
Seraphina's going to bolt. She's going to bolt towards the ship.
Where are you going? There is no ship. You toward the ship. You run, and you're running on top of the water because the water is frozen. There's nowhere for you to go. Your trip was with the demon. He's in the hell. Oh my god. This is why Fran.
Then take me to the hells.
So much. Are you asking me a favor?
Yes.
Little old me?
Hi, Morphe. Yes, I am asking you a favor.
Are you asking for a dreamer's action?
I might as well.
You will forget your wedding day.
Oh,
You will know you're married. You will know who you're going to save as your husband. You will forget your wedding day if you go.
Anything to save Fron.
Chaos, buddy. I got a favor to ask. You watch as Chaos leaks up to the sky, and his face widens with a smile that is not possible on any mortal body. It contorts and twists, and the form of that small child begins to almost rot and burn away. And before you stands someone with so many different faces. It hurts to look, and you see these orbs with different titles and names spinning around his head. You hear laughter. The laughter of a small child, the laughter of a homicidal murderer, the laughter of an old man, the laughter of a dying beast. A little hint before you go on your way. There are always two candidates for Ascension. And he looks to Gragnar. Don't forget the dagger. And don't forget to challenge him for his spot.
Ron has the dagger, just as a reminder.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, wait.
God damn it.
No, he doesn't.
Well, that's just not fair. I've been keeping that on my person specifically for a singular moment.
Fraud, if you ever check for the dagger, you're going to find like a little plastic play toy with a note written on it.
Oh, he's going to be so pissed.
And it just
As
says,
a player, I'm kind of pissed because I have done everything in my power to protect that fucking thing, and you just take it.
You have protected it. You have single-handedly kept Asmodeus from knowing about its existence. I don't want to belittle that. You, Fron, have done everything in your power to make sure that Asmodeus doesn't get the dagger, doesn't know it exists. You have shut people up. You have told them to stay quiet. You have hidden this on your person directly in front of him. And you know what? Out of respect for that, I will take it back. It is staying on your person.
Oh, I appreciate that.
No problem. It stays on your person.
But if you had a plan for it, I understand. But like,
yeah, I did have a plan. I did have a plan, but
we can keep going with the plan if you really want to.
Instead, he pulls out a simple toy dagger. Here.
Who was he handing it to?
I'm the closest, so.
Okay.
You're on the water unless you came back.
That's right.
Just squeaks when you grab it.
Grab your hand.
This is a toy.
Take it!
I am taking it. I'm saying that as I'm taking it.
Take it! Take it! Take it! Take it!
I'll take it.
Persistent little fucker.
Sorry. I'm gonna get you to your destination.
That feels like a really bad idea right now.
What choice do you have? All your friends will die.
Yeah, and I'm practically dead on my feet as we stand.
Oh.
Serafine is
okay.
like
and he's
HP
going to go ahead
temp.
and draw a door in the floor. He said, and he looks at you with the charcoal that you gave him. Thank you for your offering. And he's going to put it in his pocket. He's got this brown and red robe that wraps around him, and he just pulls it and drops it in. He looks like he has one boob. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do something a little bit scary. Snaps 2 fingers, and suddenly the Death Knight is back.
Oh, that's bad.
Along with a shadowy figure that has a red scarf burnt and torn wrapped around it. These two are going to escort you to my son. And Luke. And Luke.
Yes.
Tell
I'm
my
here.
son how proud I am of him when you get there.
Who's he talking to?
Talking to you.
Oh.
You're the shadow.
The shadow nods its head. And I am so sorry that your lesser half cast you out. But that's a different world. This Luke would never do that. At least not yet. So, if you're going to brutally murder him, just remember, the real guy's still out there. He turns around, he taps on the door he made in the floor, and the sand raises. And it opens double wide. Oh, and also, the both of you are compelled, Luke, Will, to never tell that I was here.
Oh.
Have a wonderful day. But think. Walk on through.
Is it both Seraphina and Gragnar that are there, or is Seraphina still by the... I'm confused.
You're both there, and he opened the door for you to walk through.
Oh, okay. She's going to turn to Chaos for a moment. Thank you. And then she's going to go through.
Don't thank me. You might well die.
Yeah. And I will reluctantly follow after.
Oh, Gragnar.
Yeah.
Stick out your tongue real quick. And he's going to shove his hand down your throat. Bite down.
Without hesitation. That chompy bitch, yeah.
You bite down on Chaos's arm, and you see golden blood begin to flow down your throat. It's been so long since I've chosen a god. Don't fail me. And he's going to grab your snout and pinch down and pull you back off his arm, and you see the flesh rend from it. Enjoy the meal. And he's going to pick you up by your snout and throw you through the door.
This should be interesting.
And that's where we're going to end the session for the day.
God
damn.
I don't know how the fuck the two squishies pulled that shit off.
Well, the
That's my
transformation helped.
Yeah.
Literal magic and a prayer.
Yeah.
Literal magic and a prayer.
Oh.
Also, I
I love my wife and my boyfriend.
I fucking called it that we're doing this now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just for clarity,
You called that we were going to go into the kill Fran side.
Which is
It's not that.
basically happening, kind of.
There's
I
a
promise you
process,
it's
I'm
not.
assuming. There's a process.
I promise you.
Yeah, there's a process. I'm pretty sure before we get there.
I was Morphe, I was telling them before you guys came back from the principal's office that right after last session I went to you and I was like, this is gonna happen, isn't it? And you're like, Yeah? I clocked it right off the bat, and he was like, all right then. Well, just don't tell anybody. And I'm like, I won't.
So this episode will not be. I don't want this episode called Apotheosis. I want it called Ascension, if possible.
Okay.
Apotheosis will be the next episode.
So,
because I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm so sorry. For clarity's sake, so everybody else is just in hell right now.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
You guys, I will say this: you guys woke up in a white room. And it's like the most "did I die" moment because it's just a white room.
Fran has no questions about where they are. They don't think they're dead. If they were dead, they'd be in a worse place. What do you mean?
So
they
haven't
done anything to earn the good part of living in the.
Yeah, I do apologize that this was a very Gragnar Seraphina heavy episode. It's just that like with the dreamer actions happening and all that stuff, I was like. So I'll tell you right now, the whole way they're supposed to go, Seraphine was supposed to get hit with the butt end of that fucking stick and then wake up right there with y'all. But Demon was like, I'm gonna have to call on somebody.
This calls for 2 lizards.
And Serena is not going to leave her husband.
They're gonna be so confused. They're gonna come back and be like, "Where'd the ship go?" They're just gonna see rubble in the water.
It's fine.
Serena not gonna not
can't wait to
help
go home
on.
to my ship. I can't wait. I love my ship so much. I can't wait to go back to it. I also like to think that me and Fran are waking up in that white room, and Fran's like, "Oh, this is heaven," and then turns to me and be like, "Wait, if this is heaven, why the fuck is Sam here?"
This is it. If this is heaven, it's not my heaven. And Sam's like, "Damn, what the fuck does that mean?"
I will say,
like,
Garen's
sorry,
not
I just
there.
didn't realize that they would let people of your class into this establishment. I'm so sorry.
Say again, DM?
Garen's not there.
Garen's not there.
Not there.
I want to know where the fuck my goddamn wolves are. Bitch. He asked us. He asked us if we can kill Osmodeus. Bitch, if something happened to my wolves, motherfucker, I'm emptying the bag. I'm emptying the bag. I will pull everything out of my ass that I fucking have to make this shit happen. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
get in the water.
I want you to know. I want you to know on my notes. The first thing on there was session 67. Gragnar shit. It was blank. And then everything else under that was descriptors for where you're going, what you're being, and what happens when you get there. But I literally left the whole page that just said Ragnar's shit.
Mm-hmm. I literally messaged you directly after.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm using an shit plan.
But also the use of the story beat that Xanathar was there on Hermes' behalf.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I live for those moments. I didn't deflate because I was upset. I was like, oh fuck, I forgot.
I know. That's what
that I took a character that a book is named after that I own.
DM.
Yeah.
I am gonna have to talk to you about that Will and Luke situation that you just told them.
Yeah.
I had to figure out when and how that happens because I'm gonna have so much fun with Will just sitting around talking to people and then poof out of the way and then poof back into place and him be pissed.
So here's the thing. These are the bad ending versions of them where Will becomes a Death Knight for the Raven Queen. Like she either gets fed up with him and strips away his autonomy, or he gets fed up with her.
You know what? It was angry enough that tracks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Will is angry enough to like give
a helmet a face.
Yeah.
it just contorts and like squishes
into anger.
Yeah. So that is my headcanon for if Will goes down the evil route, where in which he literally becomes a Death Knight for the Raven Queen. But in doing so, it's one of those things where is he a Death Knight for her, or did he pull some shit and maybe like get so angry he like in your world he can't kill the goddess? Like we've said that gods can't be killed by mortals, but Will would be angry enough to find a way to at least temporarily banish a deity, and the aftermath of that would be you are cursed by the gods because you pissed them off. Not just the Raven Queen, but so we're just gonna Death Knight your ass. And fuck it. Osmodius, you want a plaything? Like, it's the worst possible scenario for him, where he just lets his emotions get the best of him to the point that he snaps. And this version of Luke is the shadow cast aside, which, fun fact, this version of the shadow kills OG Luke and is now dimension hopping to kill all the other Lukes.
Oh.
Or at least he believed he killed the original Luke. Asmodeus lied to his ass. So when Chaos says he's still out there, he's literally telling that Shadow Luke that he's being lied to. So like these are like the worst case scenarios in my head.
Jojo said, "I like how my shadow got more action than I did."
I just realized something. Gragnar has 4 signatures for godhood now. We have Baphomet. We have Chaos. Yeah, this is Chaos now.
Yeah.
Chaos has basically signed off. He's like, you're like, can I go to the God con, Dad? and your 4 parents
you
are
have
like,
references?
yeah, we got you. And then your uncle Dragon over here being like,
yep.
I mean, I tried to get there, but they didn't let me in. Like, so I don't know. I can't help you, but if you ask everybody else, because you also have Ellie.
Yep.
Ellie gave her blessing.
I did not know that one. And
yeah.
And then tentatively AO because I died, but now I'm on the steps of godhood.
AO is everybody. AO is the person who gives the test. In traditional D&D, AO is the god above gods. He is literally the one who decides who becomes a god. So like every time someone tries to ascend in like to godhood, they have this moment where they meet AO and they don't remember it when they come back. And they either succeed or they fail. And one of the things is that like all the liches you see are usually attempts at godhood that fail. So like lichdom is a failed ascension, a failed apotheosis. But you have other cases, but like it's from old D&D. It's from like 1st and 2e. I love AO as a concept because my headcanon of him, again, the way I treat godhood and power is the higher up you are, the less freedom you have, right? Because you become more and more your concept or your portfolio as a deity. So if you're a person who's angry, you can be angry and then be something else. But if you are a god of anger, then you're angry 99.9% of the time. But if you are the concept of anger, you don't get to be anything else. You are just the different types of anger. So like there's quiet anger, there's loud anger, there's childish anger, there's tantrums, but it's all anger. And then to be AO is to literally be the person who gives that away. So imagine an entity whose entire existence is tied to a world by essentially cutting out parts of themselves and giving it to others. So the more AO gives, the less he is. So that's one of the reasons that AO is this entity that's chained to the universe, like I said, and is this white, almost like angelic entity, because everything about him is stolen from him or taken from him and given to others. He does not have a personality, really. He is just an extension of the universe that is constantly used, chewed up, and thrown out. Think Father from FMA, but less tyrannical, where he makes the 7 deadly sins, and then he can take them back. So when a god dies, that portfolio goes back to him. So if a god of joy dies, AO might, for the first time in a millennia, actually feel a little bit of joy. But then he has to immediately cut it out and throw it back into the world.
Interesting. I didn't even realize we had all of these because I was going to say his ancestor, his grandfather.
Ancestor doesn't count because he's not a god.
Fine, he still gave his blessing. So
Uncle wasn't allowed at the con, but he said, "You know what? You do you, fam."
Okay, so we have Ellie, Chaos, Baphomet,
Tiamat.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Tiamat gave you her blessing.
I forgot about that one.
She gave the blessing to the
I don't
wedding,
remember
and she
that
gave blessing
anymore.
to you.
Interesting.
Remember, the gods were choosing sides this whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, and we have, and then of course we have Gorath, who's also picked Gragnar.
Mm-hmm. And Gorath is a god, but that's a different type of god. That's like somewhere between a concept and a deity. It's someone who hasn't yet reached the level of a concept, but is still there. The old gods are weird.
Mm-hmm. I want to talk about the oh fuck we're gonna die plan so bad, but it's probably off the table now. It's probably off the table now.
Yeah, save it.
Fucking talk about it. Let me know your plans ahead of time.
I did tell you what the plan was.
Yeah.
I'm just deciding if I should tell everybody else. Because I don't think I literally just bit fucking chaos. I feel like it's off the table and I don't have to worry about that oh shit, that like nuclear level oh shit plan.
Mm-hmm.
You can still lose just because you got someone's blessing and a little.
Yeah, no. I'm still saying that. It's just like
I'm make it harder. It sounds like you have to make it harder.
It's not that I'm deciding because it's like I got stuff from gods. Yeah, no, I know we're still live. That's why I was like, I wonder if I
have them run the gauntlet chat.
No, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying I got a power up, and that's what I was looking for.
So before we delve into more tangents, I guess that's the end. Thanks for watching, chat.
Here, I got you. Thank you guys for tuning in. For those of y'all who did, if you want to see more of our content, you should go check out our card. It's listed in the link below. If you're watching this from YouTube, you should consider subscribing. It's good for the economy and for all of us here. If you want to see our individual stuff, you can actually go to our card and you'll find all of our individual channels on Twitch and YouTube. We do post all of our, all of our stuff on YouTube after the fact. So give it about a day or two, depending on whether or not JoJo and Rhea are busy, and you'll see this episode up on there. So if you haven't already, you should go follow there, just in case you miss the live streams.
Also, we did make it to affiliate, but we are still setting up a few things. So we'll have to figure that out at some point. So thank you guys.
Thank you guys so much for the support. We really appreciate all the love y'all have been showing us.
Yep. So what we will have to do also is talk about like the affiliate stuff later. But chat, I want to thank you guys for coming by and hanging with us and watching my entire plan get derailed to the point that I literally had to have a concept stepped in to be like, all right, you fucked them up, son. Now back to the bullshit.
I think you got him. I think you want somebody.
It was funny because you were like, okay, back to the top of round, Gragnar. I was like, wait, where's everybody else at?
It's like you got two of the most angry people in the party beating the shit out of Will, essentially.
Yeah, the two squishiest, angriest motherfuckers in the party.
You gotta have to break them up.
But thank you guys so much for your time. Like Beck said, please feel free to like, subscribe. We said, we're going to go ahead and be reviewing that, looking into things. But appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
I opened my room door and all of the animals ran in. I have 4 animals. Jesus Christ. Ash, get off my chair.
But if you guys want to know, the song that was at the beginning was Lord and Master by Apache. Lord and Master by Apache. That is my headcanon for Asmodeus' theme song. And anything by Apache is like...
It's so fucking good.
God tier shit. So check him out.
He has a new album out, actually. There's a new album that dropped a couple weeks ago. I need to just listen to it.
We'll chat with you guys later. I'll post the link for the new album from Apache in the chat.
Morphe, learn how to end your sentences.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.